Donald Trump threatened Mike Pence and basically said, listen, you need to ensure that I steal this election from Joe Biden. And if you don't, there will be consequences. Now, we're learning about this interaction between Donald Trump and Mike Pence through, yes, another book about the Trump administration. It's by Bob Woodward and Robert Costa. It's titled Peril. And to be honest with you, I'm super burnt out by these Trump books. Like every time I see a headline about a new Trump book, I roll my eyes, don't care, don't want to pay attention to it. But this video caught my eye and I couldn't just not show it to you all. Now, first, some context. On January 5th of this year, of course, Trump allegedly suggested to Pence, people say you have the power to overturn the election. Wouldn't you want to? Pence replied saying, I wouldn't want any one person to have that authority. But Trump pressed on, but wouldn't it be almost cool to have that power? Like this conversation is like middle school students, like, wouldn't it be cool? Pence refused the former president's request, saying no. So that's when Trump got angry, all right? And that's when the threats started rolling in, okay? He apparently responded to Pence by saying, no, you don't understand, Mike. You can do this. If you don't do it, I picked the wrong man 4 years ago. You're going to wimp out. But whatever, all of that stuff is like, it's a clown show. We got it, right? Still not worth bringing this up on the show today, right? But then I saw this video and it's just too good. Let's watch.
The book also quotes Trump as telling his always loyal Vice President Mike Pence that if he didn't refuse to certify the election results, quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Oh my goodness, that's great. That's fantastic. Donald Trump is so easy to understand. Like that's kind of the beauty of Trump. He's a very simple dude. Like either you're sucking up to me and I like you and you're like doing everything that I ask of you in service of me, or you're not and you're excommunicated. He literally told the guy, I won't be friends with you anymore. That's amazing. That's right out of the kindergarten playbook, Anna.
I mean, I don't think the Real Housewives franchise is as petty as that. Like, it's amazing. No, I gotta watch it again. I've already watched.
The way that homie, his delivery of the line is classic. It is.
It's so good. Look, the only thing that could make this revelation better was the very reporter who read it, right? Like this seasoned reporter. Like, he's like, imagine what he's thinking as he's reading it. He said, I don't want to be your friend anymore. So let's watch it again. One more time, I gotta do it, one more time.
The book also quotes Trump as telling his always loyal Vice President Mike Pence that if he didn't refuse to certify the election results, quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
He looked down at his notes.
You can't make this stuff up.
He said, quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore. It's so good.
The Mike Pence and Donald Trump love story, it is the gift that keeps on giving. Absolutely. Just reading that when you guys sent over the show notes, I was like, this is ridiculous. This is who ran the most powerful institutional apparatus that's ever been known to man for 4 years. This is what ran it and what was in charge. This. Wow. Pat yourself on the back, America.
It is amazing. Look, there's a dark side to it as well, right? Because remember, as the rioters were storming the Capitol on January 6th, they were chanting, hang Mike Pence. And Trump did nothing for a while to make them stop. Like they were Mike Pence had to be evacuated from the building. Like, we have images, video of it, right? Panic mode. And Trump was like, F around and find out. He's like, I am not your friend anymore. I'm not gonna come to your rescue. And he really didn't, never apologized to Pence about it, because why would he? He told Pence, he told him on January 5th, if you don't do what I want, I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. I'm not gonna stop these rioters from coming after you, trying to hang you. It's amazing. No, but by the way, I don't want to give Pence any credit, because he apparently did consider doing something to help Trump, basically like overturn the election results. Shortly after Trump went on to tell crowds assembled in Washington, D.C. that Pence had an opportunity to do the right thing by overturning the 2020 elections. Within an hour of his remarks, hundreds assaulted the Capitol, and Trump tweeted, can I just say, I really hate that print reporters use Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, like just call it, tweeted that Pence, like stop, what is this? It's like 1923, like relax. Anyway, Trump tweeted that Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done despite his life being in danger. And then also, here's where Pence actually did look into what he could do to help Trump out. So even though Pence stood up to Trump in the end, the book, Peril, reveals that after 4 years of abject loyalty, he struggled with the decision. Woodward and Costa write that Pence reached out to Dan Quayle, who had been the vice president to George H.W. Bush, seeking his advice. Over and over, Pence asked if there was anything he could do. Mike, you have no flexibility on this. None, zero, forget it, put it away, Quayle told him. Pence pressed again. You don't know, Trump won't be my friend anymore. No, he didn't say that. You don't know the position I'm in, he said, according to the authors. I do know the position you're in, Quayle responded. I also know what the law is. You listen to the parliamentarian. That's all you do. You have no power. So there you have it. That's what happened behind the scenes. Who knew that we'd have to rely on the former vice president from the George H.W. Bush administration to talk some sense into Mike Pence? But that's what happened, according to this book.
Dan Quayle, American hero, savior of democracy. Give him a medal. These people are so absurd. It's amazing. Dan Quayle's basically like, no, it's not even that you shouldn't do it. You can't. It's not within your freaking power. Dan Quayle understands the institutions, the money would never allow for this level of chaos, this level of instability. And it would, that would have caused riots if Mike Pence would have did something that stupid. Nobody wants that. But it's just funny that Mike Pence and Dan Quayle are being positioned as, they had to come to the decision to just not overturn a democratically elected American election. Oh, it's courage under fire. It's ridiculous. Like, come on, man.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.